Good evening, friends. Today's subject is home cooking can boost your mental health. Can home cooking boost mental health? Can cooking at home improve mental health? There are actually few names for it. Professionally, they are also known as therapeutic cooking, culinary therapy, and culinary mindfulness, all of which essentially mean the same. Cooking at home benefit mental health. How cooking at home, what are the ways it can help mental health? I'm going to elaborate a little bit, may not be very broadly, but as much as I can. And cooking at home or other places are good for your mental health because cooking is an act of patience, mindfulness, an outlet for creativity, expression, a means of communication. Cooking is a means of communication and helps to raise one's self-esteem. Cooking helps to raise self-esteem. As the cook feels good about doing something positive for the family, themselves, and the loved ones. What are the attributes cooking at home benefit mental health? 1. Feeling of accomplishment. When you cook for yourself and for other people, you are setting a goal. When you know your guest, your friends, your loved one, your spouse, their food habits, what they like to eat, what they do not like to eat, what time they do it, what is the correct time to eat. You set up your own goals. This fits within a type of therapy known as behavioral activation, and this helps in curing or managing depression and anxiety. Next attribute is exercise your creativity. Cooking improves your creativity. We all know that people who have some or who practice some type of creativity, such as gardening, singing, music, doing something to keep them happy. So people who do practice cooking, who love to cook, they live a much happier life comparatively than people who do not cook at home. Cooking at home gives an opportunity to experiment within the limited resources that you have in the kitchen. You have a plan to cook something, but you have constraints. You have those many ingredients. Now you got to manage and achieve or cook the food that you wish to eat tonight. So you got to be creative. You got to be innovative. You got to know if this is not there, what is the alternative that we have to achieve a particular recipe or a taste of a food. Cooking is passion. I would say cooking is very passionate activity. It improves patience. Like the proverb says, patience is virtue. It is an emotional feeling, practice of waiting, watching, and knowing when to act. Just imagine, if you have seen your mother cooking, there is a correct time for every ingredient to be added with respect to time, temperature, or sometime even a sense of sensory. And the cook, they passionately wait for that correct time, because if it is done that way, it gives the best taste and best sensory feels. Cooking is a way of connecting with others. Cooking for others can be extremely rewarding experience that help build your self-esteem. But asking others to take an active role in the kitchen can create sense of community and also improve communication. I love it when people come to my home and they help us cooking food for ourselves as well as for them. If you are cooking with family and friends, it can be fun to coordinate and taking on which tasks and when. Imagine, cooking is very instrumental to improve communication among the family members or people who are in the kitchen. The communication has to be perfect, or it's going to be a spoiling factor. Next, cooking improves relationship. Learning to cook at home can have a positive impact on relationship with food. Children whose parents invite them to cook with them think positively. Involve kids, involve children, spouse in the kitchen. This activity makes them very positive, and also they learn to eat healthy food. Teaching yourself how to cook can not only lead to improved confidence, but also eliminate that feeling of dread when dinner rolls around and you are not sure what you want to do. So people who know how to cook never annoyed for dinner, for lunch, because they know they're confident enough to manage their own food within the limited resources they have in the kitchen. Cooking helps one to get organized. Once you gain general sense of flavor, work together, and why cooking at home for the majority of the week can help improve your organization and mindfulness. In modern life, we all are busy. Almost all the members of the family, they do work. So on holidays, we need to organize our weekdays, how many meals we are going to cook and what we are going to cook and what ingredients do we need, and we need to arrange them for the week and also for the weekend. So that improves our organizational capability, and that really eliminates many of the hurdles in our life. Cooking at home is healthier. People who do eat at home, they are much healthier than the people who do eat outside. Friends, please start cooking at home and start living healthier and happier and mentally strong life. At this point of time, when we are all quarantined, our mental health is a concern. Enjoy your time in the kitchen along with your children and spouse. I believe you will have a quality time and you will be utilizing quarantine time for best of use. Thank you.